When the first footage of Thor Love and Thunder dropped that included Gorr the God Butcher, a lot of people were happy, besides comic purists. They believed that he should look more like Gorr the God Butcher from the comics. Well, now Christian Bale talks a little bit about why exactly he doesn't have a comic accurate look. So in case you somehow missed what he looks like, here's what Gorr the God Butcher looks like in the MCU. Yeah, Christian Bale, allowed to act, and he looks, well, in my opinion, he looks great. Here's what people want him to look like. This is, of course, the comic purists that are mad that he doesn't look like how he does in the comics, so they mock this up, where he's got, you know, the Twi'lek tentacles and the face, and, I mean, this is the stuff of nightmares for all the wrong reasons, let's be real. But I get it. At one point, I was a pure comic purist myself, and, well, you know, I've outgrown that because I realized it doesn't always work. But, yeah, this, in my opinion, doesn't work. So Christian Bale was recently talking about getting the gig for Gorr the God Butcher, and how he joined the project with just 3 days left. And he said he looked at the comics and the body he had, the way he looked, it wasn't going to be possible to stack on muscle and get super ripped in 3 days. So they decided, well, you don't need all that muscle, we got you. And then in regards to the comic book look, the tentacles and everything, essentially it all came down to what works the best on film. And what art and what things have we tried and what will work the best. And the best thing was, once they tested it and had all this concept art and everything, well, the best look was what we ended up getting in Thor Love and Thunder, which again, I think it's, I mean, here's Gorr in the comics. You know, it's a good look. But again, comic to film doesn't always translate well because, God, just look at it. It's horrific. No. No. This is one of those instances where, you know, I was advocating for it as well when I first saw the set photo leaks and everything, and I was just like, I don't know. And then you see the Photoshop, you're like, yeah, nope, that's the correct decision. If you guys remember, people were also very upset with the way Hela looked, first off, when we saw the first glimpses. People were like, she needs to look more like this, and it was like, yeah, look, Hela looked great. They more or less did the comic thing, so let's just let these people do these things and, you know, enjoy the product, I guess, the way it looks. Because, you know, in essence, it's still Gorr the God Butcher at its core. They didn't, like, you know, Sony it up a bit, being like, he's Gorr the God Butcher. Is he butchering gods? No, this is a Sony product. He's friendly with the gods. He loves the gods. As a matter of fact, he's Gorr the God Butcher. He's a butcher for the gods. Like, he chops up meat and gives it to them. Yeah, he's a real good guy. Stand-up guy working in the kitchen. That's the Sony version.